Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Breakfast with Beverly. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. If this is not your first time visiting my channel, welcome back. I know I'm not currently sitting in my kitchen right now. I'm actually out of town, and today is my birthday, so I'm celebrating. A couple of things going on. I'm actually traveling right now for my birthday. I'm on my vacation this week. One of the things that I decided to do a couple of years ago was, and I made this decision to do this so that I would be sure to take a vacation every year. And when you work in a job and you receive benefits and all that, like, it's nothing to call in sick, to take a sick day, or, you know, to take a Friday because you want to go away for the weekend. And so those things were, you know, they were normal. These were things that I did all the time. But I would take these days and, you know, never really go anywhere or do anything. A lot of times you take the time off to run errands or to do things that you can't normally do during the workday. And so, you know, I decided that I wanted to start doing a little bit more with my time. And so it's been probably 10 years now. Every year, every single year, there's two things that I do for my birthday. The first thing I do is I always have my annual checkup. You know, I go in, I get my physical, I get my pap smear, follow up with blood work, and any recommendations that the doctor may have for other testing. And so the other thing that I normally do for my birthday is I go on vacation. Like, I actually take a vacation. I go somewhere. So this year I'm in Atlantic City. Last year, because of COVID, I wasn't able to do anything. I was not comfortable getting on an airplane or being around a bunch of people, so I didn't do anything last year. But the previous year, I think I did New Orleans or somewhere, but I always go somewhere for my birthday. You know, a little rest, a little relaxation, a little fun. And so I'm just kind of hanging out. So I'll be here for 3 days, and then I'll head home to finish up my week. So today's topic, I only have 2 minutes really to get into today's topic, which my question is, should you tell someone you love them because they tell you that they love you? And my thought on that has always been a no. And the reason why is because I think, like, in this day and age, we've always used the word love kind of loosely. And so it's somewhat lost its meaning, and it's somewhat lost its significance. And so a lot of times, someone you're dating or someone you know may say, I love you, and you're like, I love you. And of course, you should tell them if you feel that and it's genuine. But if it's not genuine and you're just repeating it because you sort of feel obligated, I really, really honestly feel like that's a bad idea. And so I've been in that position several times, and it always feels uncomfortable. And there were times where I would return the suggestion or the compliment or the courtesy or whatever you want to call it. But over time, the uncomfortableness has grown. And so I really try not to return that compliment if I don't mean it. But what should you say? What should you say in place of that? Should you just not say anything? And you know what's really weird about that is because people will stop and they will wait for you to say it. You know, they're like, I love you. And then there's like this silence of like, okay, say it back, say it back, say it now, say it now. You know, and there shouldn't be like this expectation that they say it and you should say it. Um, I think you could like thank them, for for loving you. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. But if you don't feel it and it's not genuine, I don't think you should say it. And it's definitely going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. But if you're in a relationship with someone and you're just not there yet and they're there, I think that that's just a conversation that you need to have, to be honest. But it gives people false hope when you say it and you don't really mean it. Oh, excuse me. And so I don't think you should say it. And the reason I brought that up is because which I'm just going to be honest, I need to work on this. Like, I really, really, really do need to work on this. Like, I'll be in a relationship with someone, with a guy, and he will make me mad or he'll do something to make me feel unappreciated or undervalued or not like a priority or like his feelings towards me aren't real. And so I will not say I love you when he says I love you, because for me in that moment, it just doesn't feel like he loves me. And so I just don't feel like his I love you is genuine. And so I won't return the compliment, although I do love him and my feelings are real and genuine. I just won't return the compliment. And I know, like, I should, if I love him, I should be able to say I love you no matter what the situation is. But I think it just, his I love yous in that moment just feels so disingenuous. Just not very genuine at all, because you just did something to hurt me, but you're telling me you love me. Well, clearly, if you didn't listen to me or you didn't, understand how I was feeling or whatever the case may be, I don't know. It just didn't feel real. And so I usually don't like to get into those conversations of I love you, because it's almost like, well, you want me to say I love you, so I'll forget about what you did. And I'm not going to forget about what you did. So don't try to get me to switch subjects and see things a little differently. And so anyway, so that's what's kind of been on my mind. Tell me what you guys think. Am I wrong? What can I do? Does anybody else feel that way? I would love to know. Drop your comments down below. And before I go, to give you something positive, I would like to say that you are special and I love you. Anywhere you go, give it all.